Hello everybody, Dr. Blue here. Today we're going to take a look at Far Cry 5 using stream footage that I, streamed. If you want to see these streams and my journey throughout the game, there is a link in the description to a playlist of all my past live streams. It's unlisted so it doesn't spam the channel, but before we jump into it, I do want to give some credit to Shah, my sister. She hand drew this custom thumbnail for me and then went over it again in digital design. And for her first try, I think it looks incredible. So big shout out to her. If you want to give her a follow, her Twitter is down in the description below. Please do, I would appreciate it. She did really great work. But anyway, let's get right into it. So, my first impressions of this game actually made me hold high hopes for this game, at least in comparison to its predecessors. The old Far Cry games are a bit ancient in the fact that you could only mantle or vault things that had rope on them, and also you had to climb these huge radio towers to scout an area. It was really annoying. However, in this game that has drastically changed. No more huge radio towers, instead now you can collect little maps laying around, and you can also climb anything you'd think you'd be able to climb now. But there are some things that need a little work still. As I already said in the first impressions, there were no more radio towers in this game, no more climbing the 20 or 30 towers that are in previous game. Instead now, you just collect little maps laying around which would show the surrounding region and the intel on it. It was much better and much more streamlined way of exploring the map. Another cool thing you couldn't do before is that in this game you can have your own vehicles and even customize them a little bit. Well, I just want to fucking explore, you know. What's this car thing? Can I summon my own... I can buy things. I can buy cars and shit. Oh, wow! You couldn't do this before. Oh, let's go. So, I don't know, let's try something basic first. I kind of like the look of this. So, we'll go with this. Can I customize the color? I can! Oh, you're so nice. Right, you know what color we're going for, don't you? You know what color we're going for. Yo, they've really stepped this thing up. You can fucking put bobbleheads and shit. That's so cool. You could have different colours and bobbleheads, which was cool, but it doesn't really go much further than that. I think maybe work needs to be done on a valet system, so you can have someone deliver your car to you, as in the current game, you have to go to car-specific locations, which is very annoying. As I previously mentioned, you can also now climb on anything you see. For most games, this isn't a big requirement, but it is an improvement for Far Cry, as previously, you could only really climb where there was rope hanging down. Another good point I have for this game is their new leveling system. Honestly, I think this is leveling done right. You level up by heading to survivor stashes, clearing them out to get loot, and leveling up by the perk magazines hidden inside. You can also level up just by completing challenges in the game. For instance, killing 3 bears gives 3 perk points. This system allows you to see the full experience of Far Cry 5 without making it grindy. If you want to level up, you can. Just go do a challenge or two. I really did enjoy this system. Complete my first challenge. I can unlock perk points now. So instead of leveling up, you do challenges instead. That's okay, that's not bad. I can hold my breath for longer, huh? Fish tire more quickly. Repair torch. Animal attack damage. Huh. Unlocks the parachute. Grapple tool. Wow, that already? Okay, let's first of all get the parachute, because that seems essential. Very much so. And we'll get the gear bag, so we can carry more things. This is looking good so far. I am seriously impressed right now. However, one of the biggest changes to this game was the addition of AI allies and followers. You could have 2 followers coming around with you at all times. These could be main characters you find throughout the story, or randomly generated characters you like the look of. They would also talk to you throughout the story, commenting on things. They would drive for you, they would enter stealth with you and kill enemies you ordered them to. If you were in stealth, they'd do it quietly. If you weren't, they'd just target them. Maybe. Oh shit, there's another. Gotcha. Right, are you Mike? Where did that guy I shot go?
Please help me.
Is he in the water? Where did he go? I guess his body just disappeared? Already?
I didn't see a way out of that one. Thank God you came along.
Pick that gun up and help. He actually did! Holy shit. He actually just picked up the gun off the ground and fucking... Okay, I was looking at the gun saying like, yeah, he probably won't fucking pick that up, it's a fucking joke, but he just picked it up. I'm like, pick that fucking gun.
Happy to lend a helping
Add it in
hand.
my squad. Are you gonna come with me and fight?
Hey, Now that you're partnered up, the two of you should head to the Forest Research Station.
Yo, we have a squad now?
All over that place, using it as a depot for their goddamn
Holy
plan.
hell.
Clear them all out. Send a message. We're not fucking around anymore.
I got squads now? Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. I thought when he said they'd pick up a gun and help you, I didn't think they'd physically pick up a gun off the ground and come with me. I thought they'd pick up a gun and I'd never see them again. Alright, yo, come here. Oh shit. Uh-oh. They saw the body fall. Okay. Fire! Get him, gun for hire. Get him, man. Get him. Get him. Get him, Luke. Get him. He knocked me on my ass. Oh shit, he got him. Nice, Luke. Holy shit, did you kill everyone? Wow. Luke got them all, man. This guy ain't fucking around. Roster. Here you go. Can you have animal dudes with you? So you can have up to 3 people with you. You can assign them different guns. They can level up and get abilities and shit. And you can have special people. So like this guy's a pyrotechnic thing. This one's a chopper queen. This one's a hunter. That's a sharpshooting hero. That's a pilot. And you can have fucking dog, a bear, and a mountain lion. That is awesome. That is so cool. Okay, Far Cry, you have, so far, you have out fucking done yourself, man. Holy shit. I know, Luke, I know. He's like, shh, enemy spotted. It's like, no, I know, man, I know. Come on, Luke. Come on, man. Be careful. Don't get seen. He's scurrying around everywhere. He was trying to look for a hiding spot. It was so frantic. Alright, yo. I want you to go. Look at that. Right, Luke. When this woman comes here, you're gonna get her. That's you. That's all you. Luke, get ready. This is all you. Go get her. Go get her, man. Go get her. Oh, Luke, that was amazing. Goodbye. Holy shit. Come on, Luke. Come on. We're sneaking. We sneaking. They seemed really impressive and smart at the start of the game. However, as we did get further into the game, this would change, but we will cover that later. There were even special AI allies like Cheeseburger the Bear, who I would choose to mispronounce as Cheeseburger. There was people like Grace the Sniper, Herc the Imbecile with the rocket launcher, and many more that were very interesting. I just wish they were a bit more involved with the story, as currently it's very optional to bring them along. Like maybe include them on missions, so maybe Grace snipes for you on a mission or something. I don't know, they just felt a bit left out. And speaking of, missions in this game were pretty fun and varied. We were definitely not bored. There were missions on gathering alien tech, there were missions in killing a bunch of angels and killing them in different ways on a movie set. There was even one mission where you fight one of Joseph's lieutenants and she's flying like a goddess.
Why do you keep fighting us? You know what's coming. The Father showed you. The world is crashing to an end. It is diseased and corrupt. The Father is offering you a chance to let go. Stop worrying.
No, fuck that.
Breathe.
Fuck that. Father's not offering chance. It's the fucking herald of destruction. Which one is real, Faith? Come on! Which one of you is real?
You're scared.
Which one of this is real? Is any of it?
Live by the sword and you will die by the sword.
Come on.
You will never know what I know.
You don't know anything, Faith. Nothing but drugs. This isn't the way to live.
You cannot cross the Father.
He crossed us. We were the law. He tried to take us.
It's not my fault. None of this was my fault. supplied me with drugs. He threatened me. I was 17. I was just a child.
Can't deny responsibility. You continue to do this. You must be older now, and you continue to do this.
The Father sees what you do. And no!
Gotcha. And there's another mission where you just blow up Joseph's statue too. You destroy the whole thing. These missions were very fun and they made me want to keep playing. And the little victory noise. I love that little fucking tune, man. That's great. I love that shit. And the main bad guys were really well developed in this story. Jacob's brainwashing trick, Faith's teenage addict story, John's sinful torture methods that he'd rationalized. These bosses were really well developed, and I half expected Jacob, the ex-military vet, to be the least interesting out of the lot, but he was actually probably the most interesting, tied only with Faith. The teenage addict relying on their cult and drugs known as Bliss to condition her following mentally into doing her bidding. Above all else in this game, I have to say the villain character development was spot on.
You still don't understand. You don't know what it is you're doing, do you? Joseph believes he's our savior. But you will be the one who decides what happens. You are the start. He'll be the end.
No. Not anymore. Goodbye, Faith.
It was always gonna happen this way.
Go.
You'll walk the path. You'll rescue your sheriff. You'll be the hero. And then you'll choose.
Goodbye, Faith.
And if you don't listen to him, he'll be right.
Flower. No. Not anymore. Like, if you survive, they shoot you anyway, you know? I think that's supposed to happen. Who are you?
You shouldn't have come for me.
Oh shit!
Should've run.
You're one of my guys. So Faith probably has the chief too, right?
Soft. We have forgotten what it is to be strong.
Here he is.
You know, our heroes used to be gods. And now our heroes are godless. Weak. Feeble.
Shit.
diseased.
He has this guy, this deputy free. He has him
We
like
let
doing
the
tasks
weak
for him.
Dictate to the powerful, and then we are shocked to find ourselves.
So Faith probably has the chief, right?
But history knows the value of sacrifice.
Or she has the guy that drove me, I don't know.
So that it stays
Maybe Joseph
strong.
has the chief.
Over and over, the lives of the many have outweighed the lives of the few. This is how we survived. And we
This guy
survived.
likes his wolves, doesn't he?
And now, the bill has come due. Now, the collapse is upon us. And this time, the lives of the few outweigh the lives of the many. And when a nation that's never known hunger or desperation descends into madness, we'll be ready. We will call the herd.
The thing is, John was soft. He only wanted to get people to confess, and he would carve the sins into them. This guy kills people if he doesn't like them. What the fuck? What did you do? What are you doing? These guys are fucking with some sort of freaky magic here, man. I don't understand it entirely. Other than that, a couple of things worth mentioning is that fishing was good and fun. It was a nice addition. Not something holding points to it, but it's decent enough. And also, the loading screens in this game were absolutely gorgeous. The wolf on the river, in the forest for Jacob, Faith's butterflies fluttering amongst the bliss plant, and then John's chapel with the bliss plant waving in the wind in front of it. They were honestly so stunning. The most beautiful loading screens I've ever seen in any game ever. I didn't mind waiting for them. They weren't that long, but I mean, I didn't mind waiting for them because they were just so pleasant to look at. I think it's supposed to happen, I think. Oh wow, that is a beautiful loading screen. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was beautiful. And this won't factor into the review, but look, they had it in my eyeball. You guys think they saw the streams? I think they saw the streams. I don't know, I just wanted to mention that little bit. I think they're going to keep updating the clothing, but they added my little eyeball mask. But, on to the criticisms. Even though I think this is a decent game, it definitely still has its flaws. For one, Far Cry has this system, Auto Drive, which is supposed to take you to your destination without fast travelling, and it's not always worked the best. And this game was no exception. It's still a mess. It's a system they've been trying to implement into their games, but they still haven't mastered it. You can see from this clip, we still for some reason can't sense obstacles. As I said, we're running on. In fact, John, do you want to drive, actually? Not John, Luke. Sorry, there's so many names, man. I don't even know right now. You want to drive, man? Yeah, you drive. You drive for me. Don't crash into that bus like last time. Please, please, Luke. Luke, please, please, Luke. Fuck's sake. God damn it, Luke. Every time, man. God damn it, why'd you have to do that? Drive me. Drive me, Luke. Come on. Drive me. There's a fucking bull taking out a car. Drive, Luke. Come on, man.
Okay, you got it.
Come on, you're driving. Hopefully the radio's off.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Okay, good. Alright, you're driving, man. Put the gun away. Let's just drive. Just fucking... Oh god. Luke, please. Luke, please. The auto drive needs a bit of work, but it's not bad. It's good that I don't have to drive everywhere. It can just be driven, which is awesome. Luke, come on, man. Give me a break. Oh god. And as I said earlier, the AI started off smart, but soon realised they were really dumb. They sometimes would just walk into a base while I was sneaking around in it and set all the enemies on alert. There also seemed to be no sense of self-preservation with these AIs. I had one guy, Dave, use an RPG to kill 2 wolves at his feet. Oh shit. The helicopter. Where did the helicopter and the wolves come from? What the fuck? Oh shit! Ow! 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 Oh, Dave! Do you think that was overkill? You fucking moron! Do you think that was overkill, Dave? Huh? To just RPG... You're probably not the best man to bring along, man. The AIs just don't care if they die, they just want to kill things. AI have very poor decision making.
I see you, kid. Woo! Is it ever good to see my wheels? There's a bunch of Peggies at the construction site up north.
Then get on in. You hopping on the gun? Where's Luke going?
Hit the gas, kid. I'll shoot.
Okay, I guess Luke's not... I guess he's replacing Luke,
This
isn't he?
fucking cult. I knew before everyone else the seeds were a bunch of bullshitters. I started pressing them early. Next thing you know, I get in trouble for being too hard on Eden's gate. Believe that shit? Only choice I had was to prep for what was coming, so I decked out my place. Stocked.
Wow, shit.
Only choice I had was to prep for what was coming, so I decked out my place.
Okay, right, Merle, you're a fucking idiot. Why did you do that, man? Merle, really? Did that just happen? Did I actually get killed because my NPC is dumb? That actually happened? Wow. And I wish you could have a whole list of AI companions, and maybe a bit of customization to them, able to give them weapons, get attachments for their guns, dress them, maybe even customize or at least choose from 3 perks to give them. Most of my guys would get their perks early, only on 12 kills, and I pretty much stuck with my guy Luke for the whole game, except then I got a guy with a bow, and I chose him because he could fire silently. But if I'd been able to give Luke a suppressor and a better gun, he would have felt like my actual partner. He was only using the standard gun without a scope and no silencer, and it just kind of felt vanilla. Luke, you're good, man. I hope he can, like, level up and shit, and, like, maybe I can give him gear and stuff. I like you, Luke, but one thing I really hope is that I really hope you're customizable. I like the fact that you are now in my squad, but I really hope that you are customizable. I hope I can customize you to my liking. I'm really hoping that's a thing. However, the AI allies, at least the unique ones, do appear in the final mission, which is what I was saying earlier. I want them to be more in the story. And that's cool, but apart from that, it's very possible to go through the game barely acknowledging that they exist. I wish the game would incorporate them into missions more. Like, for instance, if you're going on a mission, Grace would provide you sniper fire. It felt like you were the only one actually doing anything. Just having fellow Resistance allies would make it feel like you weren't alone in the fight. At least just have them getting more involved in missions. That's all I asked. And the most annoying point of the whole goddamn game is the absolute spawn rates of enemies and allies alike. I couldn't drive for too long on the road without getting spotted and chased because someone spawned in. And even when I was infiltrating enemy bases, they would spawn on the road and see me. The chosen planes especially would spawn constantly, so if you didn't want to kill Faith or the boss or whatever yet, chosen planes would keep spawning in on you. It's very annoying. Fuck off, right, this plane's actually going to annoy me.
This is trying to stop you.
Fuck off, plane. Out of here, little scum. Where is he?
Okay.
Whatever. Alright, you ready?
We need to go at the
Yeah,
same
what you
time.
going for?
Ready?
3, 2.
Let me.
Yeah. Oh, wingsuit.
Here we go,
Okay,
mate.
we going. We going.
We gotta do it.
This is the run. We get the 100k gamer score on. This is it. We are too far because the tether on this game, which kind of ruins it a little bit. The plane exploded. That's fine.
Let's go.
I'm being spotted. I'm wingsuiting. Go away.
Partner.
Stop trying to ruin my experience. There it is. 10G, like a
got it?
bird. That's it.
Hey. Have a look at your
And then
gamer
gamer
score
score
profile, mate.
100,005 G.
Oh, that is
100,005.
you. There's a plane. Ah, there's a plane.
The
following
plane
us.
is he's
Oh
my
God.
he's my mascot, okay? Worked a really long time for it. But we got him. This goddamn plane is trying to ruin my day. You know what? I don't care, plane. Because I have a 100k gamer score. Hell yeah.
It sounds like a good way to end the stream, to be fair. It's 11 o'clock, mate.
Oh, true, true.
100 G's.
That's true. We could end it there, actually.
You could have a look at my last capture and look at that fucking plane.
Yeah, let's do that.
Fucking
Fuck
follow
off,
it.
plane. It's trying to bomb us and shit. Get out of here.
Come in
Let's
this
see
hut,
audio
come in
thing.
this hut.
Plane, get out of here.
Okay, this hut doesn't have an entrance. Okay, doesn't matter.
That's okay. We'll just, I don't fucking know.
I was gonna say go in there just to hide from the fucking plane.
One day we'll have a sneak seek.
Okay, he's coming back round. Just hide around this corner.
Yeah.
Hide around this corner.
Alright then. I'll put
Don't
this
you
end
fucking
music
run,
on.
Look at man.
So, that is it. We had a look at the multiplayer. We did the achievements, and we finally hit 100k gamer score. And Far Cry was the one to bring it up over the edge. And the stealth has always been shaky in this franchise, and it's still not great. Attacking one enemy and not killing them immediately alerts the whole camp somehow. What I mean is, even if I stop them shooting off their gun or shouting, just getting seen by one person at the back of a building somewhere in an alleyway alerts the whole camp. It was very irritating, it broke my immersion, and it also made attempting stealth seem a bit pointless. Far Cry 5 was a bit special though, because this time they tried to introduce a new multiplayer system, sort of like Call of Duty. I went into it and there are certain modes that are fun, like people can make custom maps and you have to stealth all these maps and kill all the enemies and stuff. That's really fun. But the rest of it was well, you could tell it was their first big multiplayer experience. The game was a bit inconsistent to what I usually play, weapons from what I could tell were inconsistent, and so was a lot of the hit registration. The multiplayer was just very primitive, it didn't work very well as well.
Oh, choose loadout.
Okay, this is pretty dope. This looks cool. There is a shitload of people though, holy hell.
Yeah, I've got the sniper rifle now as well. Should we try and go for somebody? Who's that
I'll try
over
and
there?
pull off a
Oh,
headshot
I'm
from
gonna go
far
try and
away.
get that sniper.
Okay, that guy over by.
That was a headshot, but it wasn't 150 away.
Oh, I hit one. That was pretty far. Got him.
Yeah, that's nice. That was easy.
Yeah. I don't know how spotting will work though. Like, can you spot
Here we
people
go.
or not? Or...
Dunno. Oh shit, it's basically just...
You can use goggles, so I'm
Come
assuming
on
you can
behind you.
spot people. And we play as our characters look.
Are we?
Yeah.
No, you're playing as a... Oh shit, it's got here. Killed him.
Oh, nice. The fucking kill feed
Have
seems
a
a
look,
bit
you're a
primitive.
man. You're a
Am
man.
I?
You're a man to
You're
me.
a woman
Yeah.
to me. You look exactly like you should. The fuck, laggy shit.
Shit, I got
That
killed.
fucking guy was lagging like hell.
I got killed by brand new G.
I see him. I'm
I'm
trying to
to
hit him now.
spot him though.
It seems a bit primitive, honestly, this PvP.
Yeah.
Seems really like
I don't like
blocky
it
and
for
shit.
G.
There was fucking one guy, it was lagging, just not
Reminds
taking
me a
any
bit of
hits.
PUBG. Killed Mythic 1. What? Okay. I shot him so many... Oh, chop.
What? What was that then? Oh, I nearly meleeed. Die,
Ow.
please.
That guy had so much armor on.
People just don't seem to want to die. This is really, this feels really, like the guy I shot didn't die until like a little bit after. This feels like a beta mode or something. It feels like Halo 1. Like when the announcer's
Why
like,
so?
victory
Why?
is imminent. You on my side?
Why is this fucker not dying?
I can't tell when people are on my side or not.
No, because I'm trying to kill this person.
And he's just not taking any bullets or
And they're
something.
just not fucking...
What?
No, and they're not showing the blue tag. No, we still won.
Yeah, like a guy was
We
trying to
joined
kill me
halfway
because he
through
couldn't
again.
see my thing. It was NJ, but he blew himself up. I was like, what? How do you know when to kill people?
I think we joined between the game.
Cooperative multiplayer was pretty much the same. You could do pretty much any mission with your friend and they'd appear as your deputy, except when you had a multiplayer friend, you couldn't summon your AI allies. The cooperative I felt I had to mention, but it was fairly average really. You had to make your own fun with it for sure. Just wasn't remarkable in any way, they hadn't tried to improve it. Another thing in this game was that some of the quests you didn't even know were there existed. I only found out about this one quest to destroy the yes sign because I saw a YouTube video on it. If there are more quests like that, then they need to be made apparent because it's very easy to skip those. You also do alien quests in this game and get a special reward, which is kind of a little kind of Thundergun thing. But I wish you actually fought aliens in the game with them having such a presence in the quests. I mean, Far Cry kind of being an out there kind of game, I would have thought they'd be brave enough to throw aliens into the mix, but the closest you get is gathering alien orbs. And this won't factor into the review, but I do have to mention that fellow YouTubers, if you're going to stream or make videos on this game, watch out because copyright issues were abundant. Not only on the in-game radio, but also in just mission scenes. There's this one mission where you actually can't turn off the radio whilst it's blasting music, and I had to mute the game audio. As I said, this won't factor into the review because it's a content creator issue, but I do wish there'd be an option to turn off the music in this game, because there's only the option to turn the menu music off. That said, most of the information about the game was relayed via the radio, which is fine, but it really should be done in other ways. Because let's say a casual player just doesn't like the radio, they're going to find a lot of scenarios in the game confusing, especially the ending. because the ending is prefaced by the radio, but because I had it turned off, I was really confused by the ending, which I will get into later in the spoiler section, but information needs to be relayed through like conversation, through story missions, not just the radio. And a final point, the protagonist. The protagonist was completely out of the scene in this game. The scenario is you're a deputy sent to arrest this cult guy, and once you try and arrest him, then you go after every cultist in your way, killing them, mass murdering them, blowing up bunkers, just to go and arrest this one guy. The history in Far Cry is that they've had really good villains, but mostly leave them out for the whole game. They've since improved this with the constant captures, which, by the way, surely there's another way to force an encounter, right? Like maybe see them on a mission, just don't get captured 9 times. But the protagonist suffered instead. You never speak throughout the whole game, and you go against being a deputy the whole game. You completely contradict yourself. Just to arrest this one guy, you kill fucking everyone. We need to look at our protagonists again, Far Cry. The villains were really good, but you can't let the protagonist suffer. And one small point to end on, it does look like they'll be adding more clothes as the game goes on, but there needs to be a lot more character customization. You can actually buy these and other weapons with something called silver bars, which is their microtransaction they've snuck in. Again, they've put that in a mainly single player based game. Shadow of War did the same. They've since reversed their decision, which, by the way, congrats Shadow of War. Far Cry, you really need to take that out, but there are no items stuck behind paywalls. You can get it all with the in-game money that you earn by playing, and the silver bars are really optional. It's just if you don't have the money in-game, you can just use the silver bars you get instead. Now for the spoilers section. For those of you who want to avoid any spoilers, skip to this time. But for those of you who've played the game, seen the ending, or simply don't care, feel free to watch through. So really, the only spoiler of this game is the ending, and to say the least, the ending was confusing. All of a sudden, here is Joseph, defeated and ready to be taken in, and a fucking nuke drops. And at that moment, just like he predicted, but he acted as if he summoned it, and it really confused me. Apparently this was just a coincidence and all the information is relayed through the radio, but obviously I had it off a lot of the time. But I mean, looking back, each lieutenant had bunkers, and so did all the preppers, so apparently the whole place knew about this stuff and was prepared for it. Everyone except me. To be honest, I wanted to arrest him.
Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. And when the Lamb opened the 7th seal, there was silence in heaven. And the 7 angels before God were given 7 trumpets. And there were noises, thunderings, lightnings, and an earthquake.
Joseph Seed, you're under arrest.
And I heard a great voice from the temple say to the angels, "Go your ways."
Why we couldn't arrest all of them is
pour
a
from
bit
the
beyond me.
vials the wrath of God.
I would have
upon
liked
the
to
earth.
arrest Faith, Jacob, and John. He didn't vanish. He better not have. Okay, good. But what the fuck?
It is finished.
What did you do?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh shit! What did this man do? How has he got this kind of power? Alright, let's go. Come on. We're going. We ain't sticking around, don't worry. I don't know how this man has this kind of power, though.
Jesus fucking Christ, kid. You see this shit? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, get to the goddamn bunker.
I'm going. And plus, no matter what ending you choose, whether you arrest Joseph and you all drive to the bunker, but Joseph only drags you to the bunker, so presumably everyone else dies, or in the other ending, where you turn away and Jacob's brainwashing song comes on the radio and you rage out and kill everyone. All those sheriffs you rescued die either way. It kinda sucks because it makes it feel like none of the game matters. Even all those townspeople you met, they get wiped out by this nuke. Even Cheeseburger. Overall, this game was a very enjoyable experience, but there are some big outliers that need work to really perfect this game. The protagonist needs to not fall behind on personality, the enemy encounters shouldn't be as forced as they are, the AI, the auto drive, the stealth all still need work. That being said, a lot of the missions were very fun. I did look forward to playing this game whenever I went to stream it. So for a true rating, I'm thinking a 6. I've decided to use the rating system as kind of an actual scale now on whether this game is decent or not. And this game is above average, but it's not great, so I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to be using 10 for perfect, 1 for unplayable, and 5 for average on the scale for a heads up. So Far Cry, look, I appreciate the eyeball mask, man, but you got to fix these deep flaws in your game, and maybe next time you can shoot for a 7. Again, just before I go, I do really want to shout out my sister, Shar. Go follow her on Twitter, she made this amazing thumbnail, I love it. And thanks for lending me your eyeballs, Blue Dudes. I'll see you guys next time.